So those of you out there that travel with Ryanair, you'll be aware that they've recently changed their baggage that you can carry onto the plane with you. Originally, you could take something this size. Now this thing is huge. Like, you can fit so much in it. You could previously take this on an aeroplane just as your hand luggage. Now they've changed it. You can take this, but it would have to go into the hold. And instead you can take only a personal sized item. So this is all you can physically carry on the aeroplane with you unless you're willing to pay extra, which I'm not because I'm cheap. So this is what I'm going to be packing today. As you can see, it is half the size of the original allowance. There you go, half the size. So it's going to take some creative packing and it's going to be a very minimalist approach, but this is what I'm going to be packing in this little cancan here to take to Bologna for 4 days. So let's start with clothes. What I've got here is a top, a spare top, so I'll be wearing one on the plane. I'll take one with me, a pair of leggings, one pair of socks, wash one, wear one, spare one with the pants, and a spare kind of bra sports top. This is all the clothes I'm taking with me. Now, because it's such a small bag, I want to show you a little trick just to make this kind of a bit more compact when you are packing it. So I've got my leggings. I'm going to fold them in half, like that. Then I've got my socks, which I'll put in there. Then my pants, and last of all, my bra top. Now I'm going to roll it down until I get to about here. I'm going to take one of the legs, I'm going to fold it that way, I'm going to take this one and fold it this way, and then I'm going to finish rolling it up. Now I'm going to take this leg hole, fold it over there, this leg hole, and fold it over there, and that, bar the top, that is all my clothing. This is just a giant t-shirt, really. There we go. There you go. It takes up literally the bottom of it. And this is the rest of my packing. So I have got here deodorant and soap. Handkerchief, because it's always good to have one just in case you are in a bathroom with nowhere to dry your hands, or, you know, if you're eating. Handkerchief, plus you can wash them. I love having a good washable handkerchief. A tote bag, because no doubt we'll go shopping while we're there for food, and I don't want to have needless plastic bags. I know this is a needless plastic bag, but you know, they won't let me through security without liquids in a plastic bag, so you know, unnecessary evil, unfortunately. My iPod and my headphones. Passport, because you know it's always useful. I always take postcards with me as well, because if we meet really lovely people we can leave them a postcard to say thank you, so that's always nice. I've got a little bag here so that if we're picking up any fruit, any produce, I don't need to use a plastic bag, it goes in this instead. And plus at the end of the holiday I can put all of my clothes that need washing in this, and then the whole thing just goes in the washing machine. I've got my essentials bag, so I've kind of taken this down a notch. I've got my reusable chopsticks because they're good for eating on the go. I've got a toothbrush, a wooden toothbrush, so I've gone for the zero waste option. Yes, it's got plastic on it, but you know, that's the only option there is. So toothbrush, Euros, earplugs, spoon, because it's always good to have something to eat with, pen, multivitamins, and I've also got some paracetamol just in case. There is one thing I want to add to that though. Normally we take cotton wool buds with us, because if you're wearing headphones for any amount of time, your ears get really, really itchy. So I have now got zero waste, reusable ear scraper itcher thing. So I'm going to take that with me this time. Pop that in there. And last but not least, this is my tea brewer. So I've got some green tea to go with it. I'm taking green tea because it doesn't need milk or anything like that. It just goes straight in. Now this, I'll take the cover off. This is a tea brewer, so it opens up and you've got this little section inside. So you put your tea in there, you seal it up, and then you ask Starbucks or whoever there is in the airport for some hot water, and you've got a tea brewer. So that is brilliant because it means that we can have tea for free while we're at the airport. So that's everything packed. There's actually a surprising amount of room left in there. So what I'm going to do is I've got a repurposed takeaway tub. I'm going to put some snacks in there. We're flying quite late. We arrive at like 9:15 in the evening. So I'm not going to need much food, just a couple of snacks. So I'll pop that in there. I've still got room, and I can always use that when we're there because we're going to have access to a kitchen. Use that there instead of using more plastic. And that is my bag. So there's still some room in there. And in the front, I've got my trusty cover to keep it dry if it rains. And that's it. That's how I am packing for Ryanair's new carry-on rules. Haha, beat the system.